One of the greatest games ever, Mega Man 2! The first Mega Man game, however, didn't get a whole heck of a lot of attention in the States. Not that it was bad, but when most people recall their Mega Man experiences from way back when, the common story is, yeah, I played the second one first. I was like that myself. So this time around, I want to focus on that first game. A lot of people chalk the popularity gap up to the cover art on the game, and yes, it was a disaster, but I think there's a little bit more to it than that. A couple of unique things about that first game: it was the only one of the original series to feature a score. Also, it was the only one that didn't tell you the names of the weapons which you acquired after beating the different bosses. Water also didn't affect Mega Man's jumping mechanics in the game like it did in the other ones, and it's a shame because I always loved that about Bubble Man stage from Mega Man 2. Most notably though, there are no passwords in the original Mega Man. That means you get one shot, that's it. Now the Mega Man games, at least the NES titles, do have a reputation for being some of the most challenging games of their time, and there certainly is a gap in the difficulty levels of the two games. My first case in point would be this Yellow Devil boss guy towards the end of the first game. I've played this boss countless times, and to this day, I still can't beat him on a legit run-through. It's worth noting that this is at the end of a really difficult game. Getting to this guy, never mind actually defeating him, is tough enough. Remember, no passwords. It just seems like one of those game-breaking screens, but that's just me. There's also somewhat of a controversial item in this stage. This little doohickey located in Electric Man stage is a must-have for Wily's Fortress. It's also possible to just go on without it, in which case you'd be stuck. Yes, you can revisit the stage if you miss it, but since there's no continues, that seems overly brutal to me, kind of like how in Ghosts and Goblins you have to beat the game twice to get the real ending. There's a lot of cool reasons to own this game aside from just being a Mega Man fan or wanting to own all the popular NES titles though. For starters, a few of the characters from the old Mega Man cartoon came from this game, and I'm not talking about the ridiculous Mega Man character from Captain N. Also, there are two real big things that can help anyone master this game. First, knowledge of the design makes the game a lot easier. If you know which bosses are weak to which items, and which stages to play through first, the game's about 100 times easier. And these days, it's simpler to grab some info and then go back and finally master the game. Second, there's a little cheat which will help you get rid of that yellow demon guy. This game featured a select pause command. If you paused the game while a bullet was still overlapping an enemy, when you unpaused the game, the enemy would take a second dose of damage from the same bullet. Using that trick, Yellow Demon can take up to a quadruple dose of damage from a single shot. Mega Man is one of those flagship achievements for anyone who's down with retro games. If you've finished this, my hat is off to your superior skills. If not, give it a try anyway. This is Critical Failure for Tiger Claw TV, signing off.